What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you don't know, this is Ivy. So, guys, today we are not doing any reaction, but please, guys, don't go away. We are talking about Sierra Leone, okay? This is about the newly released song of Article for you, which is nasty. I can't play the song because of Facebook community guidelines. Bro, let me say this to you guys. I'll address us the citizens and I'll address the musicians. Now let me start with us, with the youth of Sierra Leone. Now this song started circulating I think this morning from Adebayo. I saw it. Okay? And this is what I want us to know. We are the youth of Sierra Leone. Bro, we have gotten ourselves into politics to the extreme end. Now we only focus on politics and can't get the fact that there are lots of things that we can do and there are lots of ways that we can survive in Sierra Leone rather than politics. Now, look at Article for You just made a show. It did his album launching at Artical Mini Stadium. How many of you guys went there? How was the show like? How was the show like? His album, how many of you guys played it? But you guys decided to just select one song out of how many songs? One song from the album that talks about politics. Simply because you guys are into it. That oppose the government of the day, oppose the people of the day, or the rulers of the day, and get to the extreme end. Let's say he almost insulted everybody. But you guys feel like that is the song you have to promote. He has a lot of good songs. But you never think of doing the right selection. Because your mindset and the other mindset of Sierra Leoneans, all they need to do, or all they feel is politics. Without politics, there's no progression. Bro, Adebayo, what is Adebayo even doing? Are you preaching peace or you're segregating things? It's only when it's SLPP you have to say the fact. Bro, I say what I have to say. That is me. I'm saying the fact. That is it. And it kills me when I notice the youth of Sierra Leone are not even focusing on how they can develop themselves. I'm not trying to oppose you guys, but I'm just trying to let you guys know that this is the fact. Now, because Adebayo said something about the song, and it's about the ruling governments of the day, and everybody is into the song. But the one that he played, the winner with Kao Denero, no one played it, and everybody was just like, okay, it's a normal song. Talkie with Innocence, everybody had that song, but they just keep it low-key. But because it's about politics, because it's criticized the government of the day, because it talks about something that you can change without even talking rubbish about, you decide to let it blow. If Adebayo was preaching something sensible, if Adebayo is trying to bring unity in Sierra Leone, why didn't he advertise the song that like they are not political song? Why didn't he play it? But rather went into a politics song just because you guys are into it. Do you know what you guys are doing? You are giving the artists in Sierra Leone the pressure. You're making them feel like they give out the best of them, but you guys won't appreciate. But only if they go into a political song, that's when you people will mind them. And you're putting them into danger. You're putting them to the extreme end, whereby when they get to the police station or they're being arrested by CID or wherever, you will not be there. But you will just sit down and wait for another artist to sing about the government. So when will this stop, Sierra Leoneans? When are we going to stop this habit? When are we going to start promoting songs that actually make sense and not about political interviews or political insert. When? Are we going to continue to listen to political, promote political, and spoil the fun that we're supposed to have in the country? But yesterday you want to go international. What's the only song that you can share? This is the only song that I've seen a lot of share on Facebook more than anything. More than all the songs on this album. More than all the songs, because it's about politics. God, please help us alone. So is this the mindset that we have? Is this the mindset that we want to teach our children? Is this the mindset that our siblings, our younger siblings, will come up and see that this is something that we have to change, bro? But we have to change this a bit. You know, they help we, bro. You will see, don't say, oh, what's not taking for you to talk about too, but waiting, you want change for your country. You don't know, say all the development, the developed countries, where they develop, it's about human capital. It's not about tall structures. It's not about big, wide roads. But about human structures, bro. Develop human mentality. Now, if it's a situation like this, it'll go bad in the country. You as a musician, what have you done? Is only go to the radio station or to the studio and play songs that goes against the government. All the time in Sierra Leone. But you have never seen the group of musician, the so-called musician, just wake up one morning and say, okay, now look at the problem, the incident at Kube. You haven't seen any musician gather together and like, okay, we are the musician of Sierra Leone. We are going to help the people because of what the country has done for us. We are going to pay this sum of amounts to make sure this set of people receive some shelter, food, and all that. But if they want to do that, they will go back to the government and then collect some money. When they collect some money and then they go and feed the people. So when is this mentality going to stop? But at the end of the day, you will sing against the government whilst you have nothing to do, to help, to progress, to make Sierra Leone grow. You guys have nothing to do. But it's only talk about the government promoting what is political. Then you won't change. Article 4 has been arrested. I don't know how true is it. I'm trying to communicate to see if I can get information, but I think but it's so pathetic. Like, I can feel like, as a Sierra Leonean, I can feel like there are lots of bad insights. There are lots of bad mind in Sierra Leone. That is not only promoting what is good. There are lots of nice places, bro. There are lots of hard work the government have done. Why won't we see it? But sometimes I don't blame the musicians. I blame you, the people. You give them the pressure to go to the extreme end and sing about the government even if the government is not doing anything wrong. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed at you guys. I'm disappointed at Article 4. I'm disappointed at all of you guys that decided to post and share simply because it insulted the government. But when he was crying for you guys to be at National Stadium, Artical Stadium, none of you guys, how many of you were actually sharing the post? How many of you guys were actually trying to promote something that is good from his album? But when they say politics, Adebayo in the morning, he just woke up and started listening and then telling people the government is nasty and all the thing is something else. Papa, who's time we go left? Who's time we go sit down and realize we don't grow? We they give back to picking them. And we picking and they copy with footstep. Who's time we go land this? And if we not change now, the same mindset we get now, we will picking again for grab up with. And I'm going to insult the president's government. When we go start for focus on something we're actually good. That is not politics. I'll tell you. Salon, if you want to go, just make politics song. Boom, you blow. You blow. Because 99.9% believe in political music. And we don't see anything that we need to change. We don't see anything that we have to dissolve. Please God, help Sierra Leone.